Okay, share the link to the two.
I'm waiting for it to come up.
It's up.
BALERMAN. Nope. Come on. There we are. Share.
Hey, Baler Nation, and
That? Nope, let's find it.
done.
Posted.
Okay.
I
You got to run both.
understand.
Wait with us momentarily.
What is the output RPM on the gearbox?
I have no idea on that one. I know what the input is. So we're gonna wait for a few more people to log on.
You got 9 people so far.
This is a Super 77. I will do another video possibly tomorrow or when we're not raining on the 77. They're similar, but they're different. This baler has to be timed. The 77 does not. So
James says, hey. Let's do
Hey,
a walk
James.
around. Just be waiting for other people. We'll take a look. Get a pre-screen of what he's going to be talking about.
we got limited daylight, guys, so I'm going to try to go over the basics, threading to start the baler, things to check when they've been setting, and timing marks for Super 77s. 77s do not require timing at all. They are right.
Aaron says howdy.
Hi, Aaron. Everybody can thank Aaron for this video. He's the one that pushed me to do it.
Aaron, I'm working on the merch. I'm sorry for the delay.
As you can see, the knotters are mounted on the side. Dust, dirt doesn't really collect. Chaff doesn't collect. It all falls off. Designed to last for years, or this one here for centuries.
Cool, the Amish are busy. All right, we got 17. Might as well.
Okay.
We're burning daylight.
Yeah, we're gonna start on this, guys. Freeing the baler up. A lot of people, when you start these knotters up, you got tucker fingers here in the back, and it's hooked to this rod right here. These seize up a lot. They got a little cast iron block right here. There's a linkage rod, cast iron block here. This should move freely. See how it moves? There's a spring at the top. Make sure these are freed up before you start so you don't end up breaking one of these linkage rods. So you should be able to push on them fairly easy. You see the 2 rods in the back there? That's what pulls the string in, holds it against the bill hook. This roller here in the front, as Rachel could get, that needs to be free as well. And there's a roller here on the top. You want to make sure that's free, so you have to pull that rod back a little bit and make sure this roller spins. This one's a little stuck. I'll have to replace it, I guess. It won't want to move. There it goes. Need a little free all in it. And there's a roller here on the back side, right here. This one right here. This one locks the knotter in place, guys. This baler does not have a knotter brake. It sits into that little divot there, and it holds the knotter and it keeps the needles out of the chamber.
Get the free all, Aaron says.
Totally agree. This is a late serial number, Super 77. This has the Metermatic on it. I am trying to get these kits made. So you just, to make the bales longer, you move the slide up, move the slide down to make the bales shorter. It's pretty much similar to what you guys already been dealing with on your modern New Holland balers. The other balers have star wheels on them. I'll go over that in another video. Adjusting your plunger knives, the same here on both sides. This is the clean out, shoot, or for adjusting your plunger knives. I have the new plunger knives. Over here, guys, is threading the twine.
I'll do it from this side.
You can't see the needles. You have to come on this side. You can't see where it goes in the needles.
Oh, shucks. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, so Rachel doesn't understand that there's an area here. Twine goes through the tubes. Make sure it goes under the tension plate. And the short tube goes to the bottom needle. The long tube goes to the top needle.
Okay, short tube.
Bottom needle.
Bottom needle.
Top. The long tube here
tube.
goes to the top needle. And if you guys see, you see right here, you got to run that twine behind these little bars. See, they're little casting pieces. The twine goes through, and you see this is over in the knotter, but you tie it off right here. This is where you tie it off when you're starting the baler up for the first time. Right here. And you tie the next one down here in this spot. You'll see there's a nice little cutout spot. You just pull the twine through, make sure it's snug.
Right there's the cutout.
Yeah, there's the cutout.
Sorry, guys.
Right there. You see the cutout right here? This is where I tie the twine to start the baler. And here, guys, everybody forgets this. There's grease fittings in here.
Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sorry.
There's one on the auger, which you got to turn it around here.
The hole was right there.
And right there. You see it. There's a grease fitting there, and there's one on the block as well. There's two grease fittings. 1, 2. They're right side by side with each other. There's a lid on the top, a chute on the top there. You could take open to get it if it's in a different spot.
What's the giant spring for, honey?
That's for flotation of the pickup head.
Any questions, please feel free to comment, and I will relay them to him.
This baler here, you see I'm putting on the pre-bent teeth that I offer. I got a few missing. But you see how they got the curves in them, guys. The normal teeth were straight. This makes a huge improvement on the pickup on like second cutting, third cutting. Really heavy. First cutting, it just keeps it flowing, guys. They work a lot better. Yeah, everybody says it's not original. No, it's not, but it improves the baler a lot. There's shear bolts here. And this, guys, a lot of people don't realize this shuts the pickup head off. I've never had an issue with it, but if you had to stop it, say you saw something go up in the pickup head, you literally put a rope in here from the tractor seat and you pull this and it disengages everything on this side of the baler. Kind of a nice feature. Shuts the pickup head off and the auger off. So the only thing that's running is the plunger itself. This is for letting the pickup head down.
Oh.
See? It should lock back when you pull it all the way back. It's got a cam over on the side, 2 straps that go up and they hit bumpers to hold the pickup head during travel. This is a PTO version. The engine mounts will be right here. Belts are different lengths, guys. The PTO is shorter than the motor mount belts.
Aaron says, wow.
So the tongue on a PTO baler, guys, is longer. I don't know exactly how long, but it is a lot longer than the engine model. So if you're trying to switch one over to PTO, you got to take in factor. And it's just a round tube, nothing special if you made before at the local metal shop. As you can see, this one doesn't have much wear in it. This baler came from Minnesota, right outside St. Paul, Minnesota. It was actually in a junkyard. I bought it. I towed it all the way home, guys. So yeah, these balers tow nice down the highway.
And it's got, this jack spins.
Yeah, that jack, it's an old-fashioned screw jack, guys. Just
and then to tighten it so it doesn't come down, you tighten this screw.
we're going to show you the timing marks on this baler.
Ooh.
On the other side.
Okay, hold on, guys.
Okay, guys, there's 2 timing marks on the side of the knotter. If anybody can see that. Not quite there yet. There we go.
Yep, it's clear.
See the 2 dots in the line? You got to make sure the plunger is all the way back, guys. So right here, see this spoke is lined up there, and the plunger is all the way up here, the pin. So right here. So this is at, I'm going to say 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock here, and it lines right up with that, with the bar on the plunger. It's 1 straight parallel, and the 2 timing marks line up. That's how you time a Super 77.
Ohioville, Pennsylvania, checking in. You're not too far, hopefully.
No. Other thing too, guys, to keep in mind is the chains. But this one needs to be replaced. This is a 2050 chain. You're gonna need 2 10-foot rolls, and you're gonna need about a roll and a half to do that chain. Same goes with the knotter drive chain. That's also 2050. The other 2 chains on the other side, the pickup drive and the Kimmer with the auger, is also, that's number 40 chain, just regular 40. You just cut the length, make sure it's snug. This spring here, guys, we've had a lot of people wrecking these. They get them bent. This is your safety latch. And this is not for preventing the needles from getting hit. This actually locks the plunger in, holds it there. The needles go through the plunger, then back out, and it's called compression tying. So the baler ties the bale, the plunger holds the bale squeezed and ties. That's why these knotters last so long for, well, you figure what, 60 years or better. These bill hooks are originals on this. When you don't have tension on the twine, you don't wear pinion gears out, and you don't wear the twine disc pinions as well, because there's no pressure on the twine, guys. All it's doing is, it's like somebody holding the string for you when you're tying your shoe. This plunger goes in, holds the bale, the needles go through, back out. All only thing on the twine is the tension out of the box. Other balers are tying between strokes. You got hope your hay dogs are home, but you know some of the hay still springs back, pulls back on that string, and you know the knotter's got a little more struggle because it's also got the pressure of the bale being pressed, which this one doesn't. When this compresses it, it holds it down. The string's fairly, it's hardly got any tension at all when it ties. So the knotter has hardly any work to do. There's a lot of grease fittings on this, guys. Everything on this is greasable. Bow gears, plunger. There's a grease fitting up underneath here, underneath this plunger. Everybody forgets. There's greasable blocks there. Rachel found out the 2 idler wheels in the pickup head need to be greased, guys. They're down in the very front. You got to climb under it. It sucks.
I'll show you where they're at.
Rachel will show you where they're at because she's greased them before.
I'm not the best at it, but I get you in the right area. So, there's somewheres down here. Like I said,
remember?
I'm looking.
That big gear underneath.
Oh yeah, I'm right there. Hey, somewhere's, oops, sorry guys. Somewhere's right around in there. Either way, you gotta climb underneath the pickup head.
Hey guys, on the plunger knife, this is the simplest baler to adjust plunger knives on.
Does it run on wooden rails?
Nope, it's got 4 plunger bearings. Big plunger bearings. Okay, the adjustment of the plunger knife, guys, you have to loosen this bolt up, both sides, and you have to loosen up the main bolt that goes down through. Right here, this nut on the top, you back it off. Then when you turn this nut underneath, this adjusts the knife up and down. And you can roll the plunger right up, and you can adjust these knives so they're just, you get your tolerances right here. How do you like this, guys? You can work right in here. Nothing hard to work on it. So, you see how deep it is in there, guys. This thing has got amazing capacity. You see, there's the auger. This is the wad board. They call them horsehead balers. These holes here, guys, are for straw. There's brackets that can bolt on here. They're in the parts catalog. I think there's still some in the parts depot. So, but I make the plunger knives brand new. We get them from down in Pennsylvania. They're made. But like I said, adjusting the plunger knife is simple. You don't have to unbolt knives, put shims in. This thing adjusts up and down. It's a really heavy-duty cast block that holds that knife. And you don't have to worry about rocks hitting your knives, guys, because guess what? Gravity takes the rocks to the bottom of the chamber.
You want to know my favorite thing?
What's that?
If you're rushing from a rainstorm, you don't have to worry about your hay getting wet.
Yeah,
It'll say if it's raining sideways, you're screwed. But this will save your chamber if you forget to clean out your hay. And it's pretty big.
It's 2 wing nuts, guys.
Any questions? Let us know.
This video will be uploaded as soon as we're done with this. We're getting darker and darker, guys. I'm trying to do as fast as I can.
We're doing pretty good.
But definitely easier threading this baler up. You can do it standing up.
Look at this.
I mean, look how easy that is, guys, compared to other balers. The baler looks shiny, guys, because Rachel sprayed it down today with diesel fuel. We do that. We have a backpack sprayer, power sprayer. Rachel sprays all of our equipment a couple times a year. It preserves it. I don't have enough sheds to store everything, so oiling it down and keeping the hay out of it, it works great for us. I'd love to have a shed for everything, but it doesn't work out that way.
Should we take them around for a tour of what we own?
Yes.
Here you go, Aaron. It's just a big twine box. Nothing fancy. It goes up. It goes up through here. And that's where it comes out here. And here, goes through the tubes, through the tension plate. And then it goes down to the normal where you thread it. And then you got some, these are the other chains he was talking about with the belt. Right there for the pickup head. This thing is pretty cool to me too. You can't spin it right now, but that helps the hay come in to hit the auger evenly.
We'll fire it
And
up
this
front,
one,
guys.
this one obviously had a toolbox. All right. Oh, let me grab my tablet. Be careful with your sound, guys. Go up under there.
Guys, leather. Walk and see. Touching that side off. All right, guys. It's about dark. We're gonna hang it up for tonight, but we're gonna do
What year manufactured?
1954 to 58. Some of the books say 57. There's a couple serial numbers, guys, that were after the 57 production date, so it puts them in 58. This one's obviously a 57 or 58. It's really late production. The prototype baler is definitely after 57. There's a lot of improvements on that aren't on this one. There's a few things that are similar, but they did a lot more stuff. They were planning on, I think, with the prototype going farther with the Super 77, but I think for steel and production costs, I think they went against it. And I really thought they thought they had something with the side feed balers, which they were all right. But the problem is when you got in different thickness of windrows, you got those dreaded banana bales, you know, out of the 67, 68, 69 Hayliners, the Super 78s. It's really hard to beat a 77, guys. Anybody you talk to that's still alive, Super 77, 77, they have an auger in them. They make a perfectly square brick bale all the time. Doesn't matter. These are rated for right around 15 ton an hour. I think the 77, because it runs a little slower plunger stroke speed, I think it's like 12 ton an hour.
Andrew said, "Hey guys, I heard these balers have up to 200 grease nipples. Is that true?"
Not 200, but there's a lot. It's probably close to 100 altogether. There's a lot of them. I know you go through a whole tube of grease. Don't be surprised. But you only grease some stuff once every 1,000 bales or so, like that, or 2,000 bales. The plunger, I greased every day. Bowl gears, plunger.
Where can I find tires?
So what I did, if you guys look, that tire is on there's off a Farmall Cub. That's a 750/24.
You can't really see it because it's...
You can put a manure spreader tire on it, a 920. It's an 8-lug pattern. Rachel can go over and get a picture of the tire size on the underneath the pickup head.
Oh, that one. Okay, I'm going.
They offer tires, guys, but they're really super expensive, so I just put the bar tread on it because it works.
And then that one goes underneath there.
So if you guys have any questions, we'll be doing more videos on these balers. You can thank Aaron for this because he put me on the spot. Rachel went with me this morning. We actually pulled this baler out where it was at. It was a swamp, a mud hole. And we brought it back.
Hence all the mud.
Yeah, that's why the tractor's muddy. And yeah, it was pretty deep out there.
And stay tuned. We have some 46
we have a 46
videos
baler we're going to be doing, guys. It's Rachel will walk you over real quick and show you the baler. That's going to be the one. And
I'll walk over, you check on the kids.
Okay, I will. And
thanks for showing it off. Now I want one. Hey, it's for sale, Aaron. All you gotta do is get it there.
So, yeah, these are great balers, guys. They really don't give any trouble. They're pretty high capacity. I'm making more parts all the time for them, trying to. But you gotta understand, I only got so much capital. So if anybody here wants to step up and help make some pieces for it, that'd be great. The chains, if you keep chains on them, guys, you ain't gonna be buying sprockets. The plunger bearings, I'm trying to source them out now because they are a lot heavier. The plunger in this thing is twice as heavy, probably 3 times heavier than a 575. This thing was built to last.
Dave wants to know, are you coming to Western New York anytime soon? I need a 336 work done.
You got to call or text Rachel. We're going to be traveling. Don't know when yet, guys. We need deposits so we can finish locking in where we're going to travel, and we can give you guys dates.
And get animals situated.
Yeah, and we get you, and I need to do videos with those of you so you can have parts ready when I get there. So we're just working on the baler, tune it, fix it.
That was the worst part about our tour last year. Some jobs we had to wait a week because they're so rural.
But
I'll go show them the 46.
Yeah, Rachel's going to show you guys the 46.
Check on the kids.
Do the RNSA service phone number.
How do you type on yours? I don't have my phone. They do.
Just read it off.
Well, the phone number, I don't have access to type it right now, but it's 846-5959. We'll come over and show you. These aren't going to be live videos. They are going to be uploads just because we want to make sure if anything happens, because you know how metal works, that is old. So if we had any broken bolts, we can edit it. But we are going to be putting a new kit on, going over Nodder's stuff, making sure this baby ties, and it will be up for sale. I'm sure that's what he wants to do with it. But we are going to be doing a bunch of videos, stuff to look out for, common issues. We just pulled this out of a barn yesterday. out of Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania area. Is a McCormick 46. Any questions, guys, before we sign off, because we are running out of daylight? Anything you want to add, honey?
Nope, I'm good. We're getting dark.
I would show them the rest of the balers, but it's getting too dark.
Video.
Nice looking 46, Andrew said.
Well, this will be.
Where are you located? We are out of Waverly, New York.
14892 zip code.
And if you don't want us to come directly to you, we can do over the phone FaceTime calls. Rocket Dan said thanks. Yeah, that tire got home on a prayer. Look at that. So.
I gotta go park 77.
All right, guys. Well, we will see you next time. If you have any ideas for what you want to see, we have plenty of balers, as you can see. Let us know what you want to see. Are you guys coming to Old Timers this year?
Which one?
It's Bud Walker.
Yeah, East Smithfield.
We always come to East Smithfield unless it rains. I don't deal with mud anymore.
And then
Sorry.
We go to Maine, New York, too.
So.
Any other questions, guys? Call 607-846-5959. That's a cell phone. You can text it, call it. We have an email. It's balerparts24t@yahoo.com. You guys have any other questions? Just
do we have a Wisconsin V4 for sale? Bud said yes. Do we have a Wisconsin V4?
No, we're getting ready to put the only one I got left on the
Prototype
baler.
We have those little ones.
We got little 2-cylinder Wisconsin.
I'll show them. We got 2 little ones over there on a pallet. All right.
Again, guys, you guys all have a great night. God bless you. I'll be praying for you.
I don't know how to stop this. Sorry.